All right. I really want to appreciate everyone on this call tonight. My name is Kelvin Ekokotu, and I'll be your host on this seminar today. I will be looking at a very interesting topic, making money online. Making money online. This is something a lot of people love. Everybody wants to make money online because we said it's only investment is the express way to financial freedom. There's nobody that gets to financial freedom without any form of investment. If you don't invest, there's no way you can get your paycheck will not take you to financial freedom because your paycheck has one miracle it does. The more you earn, the more you spend. The more you earn, the more you spend. Pareto principle will tell you about that. If you earn 500,000 before, you say it's not enough. When you start earning 1 million naira, it will still not be enough. When you start earning 2 million naira, it will still not be enough because humans are programmed, the more they earn, the more they spend. So the only way you can achieve financial freedom is through investment. So if you look at your screen, you will see different investment vehicles. You can see real estate, which is one of the best form of investment. I say real estate is one of the best form of investment. But the challenge with real estate that it takes a very long time. And most times it can be very capital intensive. If not, real estate is the realest form of investment. It's the investment that never fails. That's real estate. But like I said, it takes a long time for you to make money from there. The second we have option, we have currency. Currency has its risk. About 2 months ago, 3 months ago, dollar was almost getting to $900. Just imagine somebody that bought dollar there at 900, and now dollar is about 740, 740 to 745 right now. The person would have lost money. But some people bought at 350 some time ago, and it has gone to 7 something. They've made money. So buying of currency is another way of investing. Precious metals. One of the beautiful ways to keep money is buying precious metals. If you buy gold, if you buy silver, with time, the price will appreciate. These are forms of investment. Then we have deposits, fixed deposits in banks. Very safe way of investing, but the return is very low. It's a snake form of making money from your investment. We have the bonds, we have the stock market, we have those form of investment. Then we have the funds. That is where I put the online investment. Where you put your funds into business and you sit back without doing anything and you earn money. That's what we'll be looking at in online business. Online business, we are talking about return on investment, ROI. Any business that people will tell you, put your money, we'll give you XYZ every day, every week, and every month. Return on investment. And online, we have a lot of them. And I'm sure there's hardly anyone here on this call that has not invested and his finger got burnt before. I'm surely there's hardly anyone. We want return on investment, but at the end of the day, we lost all our investments. We lost all our investments at the end of the day. So this is where what we'll look at. Well, how come we want to make money? That's why we go into online investment. How come we lose so much money? One thing I want to let you know that there's a thin line between making money online and losing money online. Making money online is very risky. It's a very thin line. Making money and losing money online, that you'll be successful online, it's like walking on a thin line. That is why we're having this presentation today, so that you get all the details you need to be able to walk on those thin lines successfully. Because if you don't have all the information that you need, you're going to crash down from that rope. So there's a thin line between walking the rope from one end to another. I repeat again, Online investment are very risky. But I can tell you, as somebody that worked in the oil and gas industry for 12 years, we've worked in places that are very risky. But depending on the risk, the Igbo man has created the environment to mitigate that risk. Are you saying it? There's always a PPE to mitigate that risk. If there's a challenge of fire in that place, you get PPE that are fire resistant. There are some jobs you want to go and do. The emergency response team, you will notify them. I'm in social platform doing social job, you will notify them. So that in case there's an emergency, they're already prepared. They already have their mind on you. They know the shortest route to where you are. They know all the things that they have already prepared, all the things that will need to come and meet you in case there's an emergency. There's still some job that will be done. The emergency crew will be with you in that job. This one, they're not waiting for you to call them. They are there. If anything happens, you don't need to call them. The emergency squad will take effect immediately. All is to mitigate the risk because the job must be done. Investing in online is a must, but we must learn the right PPE, the right barriers, the right procedure so that people can work there without being afraid, so that we can invest without being afraid. Because the last thing I want to do is to invest my money and not be able to sleep. That's the last thing I want to do, is to invest my money and not be able to sleep. I want to invest my money and still be able to sleep perfectly well. Because what's the use of investing your money and you don't have BP at the end of the day? Of what use is it? It's better not to invest than to invest and not have BP at the end of the day. Because I believe something that Job said. He said, what I fear has come upon me. That's why one of my biggest way I talk to people now is get information so that you invest without fear. Because your fear can make things go wrong. Your fear can make things go wrong. So, but once you are informed, fear is banished. That's what information. So let's look at the first thing you need to do when you see an online business. You have to analyze the business. The first question, who is the CEO of this company? It's a question you must ask yourself. Who is the CEO? What is his track record? Where has he appeared before? Does the CEO come to Zoom? Can you see the CEO talking about the company online? Because what you see most times are actors. A man will just go and create a fake online business and hire actors. You will never see them do Zoom. You only see their picture in the back office of the company that this is the CEO. So the first thing you need for you to do any business online, who is the CEO of this company? If you cannot get the Facebook, you cannot get if you can Google the name of the CEO and you don't get anything that relates with the CEO and the company and know the CEO part, please don't do that business. You are working with an invisible person. One day, that person will disappear. So you must do your analysis. After knowing the CEO, the next analysis is, how do they make the money that they want to pay me? You say, if I put my money in this business, they are going to be giving me a return on investment. How is the company making this return? It must be very clear to you how this money they want to pay you is being made. Because if you don't know how the money is being made, most likely the money will not be made and you will not be get paid. So you must know the CEO, you must know how they make their money, and you must look how much is this company paying out. Number one, to the investor. Number two, to the promoters of the business. If the company is paying the promoters too much, that might be a red flag because they want people to promote. So because of the money people will get for promoting, a lot of people will run into the street. You know, I've made $10,000 from promoting this business. So I've made this. They will throw caution to the wind. They will just go and bring people into the business because of what they will get. So look how much are they paying promoters, because the fake business tend to pay promoters very well. So that promoters will go and bring people. So look, what are they paying promoters? So the first thing to know, who is the CEO? The second thing to know is, how do they make their money? The third thing to know is, how much are they paying out? One thing I don't care about is the registration of the company. It's registered with EFCC. It's registered with FDI. It's registered. We have done many companies with many registrations, and at the end of the day, they folded up. Nobody was able to give us any explanation. So whether you show me that the company has 10 registrations, whether he has this, he has that, I'm not interested. I want to know the CEO. I want to make sure the CEO attends Zoom meetings so that it's not fake. I want to see the CEO YouTube handle. I want to see his social media handle, that is existing. It's not just somebody that went to Fiverr to hire for $500 and it just comes like what happened in IPC. The CEO was hired. By the time we investigated the CEO, that was not him. He was just an actor. So we must be very careful. So these are the three major analyses you have to do. Make sure the CEO is attending Zoom, is the one talking about the business. 2, what they are paying to promoters is not too high. 3, what you know how they are making their money. And like I said, with all this, you can still make mistakes, because the fake one, their storyline can be very sweet. So, and one thing you need to know at the back of your mind, that you will win some and you will lose some. There's nothing you can do about it. Then the second thing is that once you are going to online, you must have your plan. You as the individual, you must have your plan. Don't go in blindly. Don't go in that all the money you want to make in your life is this company you're going to make it from. That's a mistake a lot of us have made in the past. You put money in the company, you make 1 million, you put the 1 million naira back, you make 5 million, you put the 5 million naira back, you make 10 million, you all in the name that you want to make 100 million. Then before you get to 20 million, the company has closed. You that have been doing this business for 6 months now, you don't have anything to show. Because all the money you have been making, you have been putting it back because you want to make more. My brother, don't try that. That is a bad plan. The plan that works is what I call half money. The plan that works is what I call half money. And what is half money? Half money is you come into a business and you give yourself a target. After 1 month, after 2 months maximum, I've removed my personal money from the business. I'll start using the money I've profited from the business to run the business. That's what I call half money. Running the business with his own money. And make sure at every cycle you withdraw some. Don't put everything back. Wealth is not built in a day. So that if the business lasts for 6 months, you should have seen what you have done, what you have achieved. If you're not going to last, you're not going to achieve more. So you must have your plan. Once I come into any online business, maximum 2 months, my personal capital is out. The only money that will be there is what I call house money. That's the money I made from the system. My money is not there. Because like anything happens, and most times they don't pay in their first month, they don't pay in their second month. The second plan is that come in early. As soon as they tell you about an online business, if you trust the person that is telling you that this person is capable of doing his due diligence, key in immediately. Key in immediately. And when it comes to online, delay is dangerous. I'll use COTP as an example. When I saw COTP, for the first 4 months to 5 months, I said, I beg, it's not going to work. But after 4 months, I joined. And the business stayed for almost 4 months again after I joined. Just imagine I joined from the first month I heard about it. That means I could have stayed in COTP for about 8 months. You know the kind of money I would have made? So delay is dangerous. As soon as you enter, put the money you can put. After 1 month or 2 months maximum, remove your capital and use their profit to run the business. So that's a plan you can have. Evaluate. The online space is filled up with opportunities that are very sweet. When you hear the storyline, they are impeccable. But all of them will not work. Some will fail. So when you come to online, you don't do one opportunity online. And you don't do all. For me, when it comes to online, I've told myself, I will not do more than 3, 4 at a time. I don't want to spread myself so thin and get myself confused. I'll look at all what is in the market and narrow myself to maximum of 4, minimum of 3, maximum of 4. Why are you doing that? Is to look at the next one, risk, to reduce your risk. To reduce your risk. Because when it comes to online, even a real company can be hacked out of business. The company did not mean to close up, but we have what we call hackers that are looking for where to steal money. And when they steal the company's money, what will the company use in paying people? The company will fold up. So even a good company can fold up because of hackers. So because of that, you do not say, this company is good. I know the CEO. I know this. Because of that, this is the only company I will do. What if they are hacked? Just like what we have on ground right now with AAS. The system, hackers are trying to penetrate it. That's why the system was closed now for 1 month to go and refortify the system so the hackers cannot be able to hack it. Just imagine they didn't know on time and the hackers get in. We'll start saying we want to kill Jesse Michael, whereas maybe it's not really his fault. Hackers really came in. So I just that a lot of companies have used the word hackers a lot. We don't know which one is true hacker and which one is fake hacking. But for this one that they were able to nip the stuff at the bond and going to do their homework. So if you are doing only AAS now, what will you now do in the next 1 month? You see the reason? The opportunity is real. But unforeseen circumstances can happen. Just like you in your normal business. Unforeseen circumstances happen. Things that you do not plan for happen. That's why I say do minimum of 3. As like me now, AS is going for 1 month. I don't have any problem. I'm waiting for them. If they come back 1 month time, good. I have order 2 online business that are paying me handsomely. So I don't even feel the pinch. I don't even know if anything happens because that is the reason I'm doing 3 online business. That is the reason. So not only 1, because I know anything can happen to 1. If you go look at my past video, I told you, in case anything happens to 1, 2 will bail us out. If anything happens to 2, 1 will bail us out. For crying out loud, with the kind of opportunity we have, nothing can happen to 3 of them at the same time. So that's the risk. That is where I invest. I don't have any fear. Because I've mitigated my risk. I put control. So the way I put control is doing at least 3. That helped me to control. And like I said, every 90 days, I will review it. Every 90 days. I'll be doing 90 days run. Like the 90 days run we are doing now. After this 90 days, I'm going to review it again. I will go for another 90 days. After that one, so there will always be 90 days run for review. Because after the 90 days, we'll do an assessment and it will help us in the next 90 days that we want to go to. So when people like us come out and say, let's do this opportunity, we know what we are saying. So I want to really thank those that have really decided to follow me. And I'm going to share at least some testimony tonight. So the one that is your responsibility now is what we call DYOR. Do your own research. Why do I do this training every week? I'm doing this training to give you information that you can use to do your own research. So that anybody does not just come and tell you, come and do this business, you just rush and go and do. If they pay, all of them pay at the beginning. They cash out. Everybody cash out at the beginning. Is this sustainable? And your life should not be only on return on investment. How much is on they pay? No, some will pay high, some will pay low. You will manage everything. It's not all of how much they pay every day. That's why you will do it. No. The greatest law of investment, don't lose money. That's the number one law of investment according to Warren Buffett. When you invest, the number one thing, don't lose money. And what is number two? Don't forget number one. So the number one thing is not to lose money, not how much I'm going to make. That's not the number one thing. Because when you look how much you are going to make, that's where we lose money. So the number one thing is that you are not going to lose money. That's where I told you, that's where the plan coming. House money. That's where house money coming. Make sure you get in 1 month time, your money is out. At most 2 months time, your money is out. You need to use house money. You need to use house money to run the business. So that's the wisdom. So after these 90 days, we evaluate on that 90 days. So you must know how to do your own research. You must know how to do your own analysis. You must know how to draw your own plan, because my plan and your plan might be different. Yes, I will throw the information out. With the information I give you, go and do your research. You tailor, because every fingers are not equal. So you tailor your own based on your peculiar circumstances. The plan I always give out is a general plan. With your DYOR, you cannot do your own research, because I said in the world of investment, nobody is held responsible. If you make money, you are not going to give it to me. And if you lose money, you are not going to hold me responsible. So that's why if you have the honors to do your own research before you invest money. Whether I'm the one telling you about it, anybody tell you about any business, go and do your own research. That's why I've given you some tips that you can use to do your research. That's why every Sunday I come here and I share valuable information where you can use. I can tell you, your online space is the best place to make money. It's the shortest way to wealth. I told us when we started this Zoom this year that my goal is to be making $1,000 every day for this year. My goal is to make $1,000 every day, daily. That's my goal for this year. Work myself and my business to a point where I'll be earning $1,000 every day. And you know the good news is that why I'm so happy is that I start this year. I built my business from ground zero. From making $1, $2, $3, $4 every day, I've grown it to a point whereby I cannot make $100 every day. So I'm making progress. So very soon, I will take myself to $1,000. So this era is the era of investment for me. So I'm turning over every money I'm making, I'm turning it over with due analysis. I have my safe haven, I have my risky, I have all that analyzed. So do your due research, grow, make your plan. How much do I want to make a day this year? Set your plan and work towards it. Once you set the goals, once you have that goal, everything will begin to work. When I set that goal, I did not know the business that was going to give me $1,000 a day. I did not know. I have not even seen the business. But as soon as I make that goal, the heavens opened and the business started lining up. And you can see from zero, I've built to where I am today. It can happen for you too. I can tell you that. It can happen for you too. It can happen for you too. So, for the benefit of that, and for those that are coming in for the first time, that will just be seeing this video, I want to share my 90-day plan that is already working crazily. My 90 days plan that's already working crazily. So in my 90-day plan, there are 4 projects. 3 of them are online and 1 of them is offline. Number 1 of my project is what I call Just Market Trinity Pro. The number 2 is AAS. The number 3 is AGT, and number 4 is Zena. I'm going to explain each of them briefly. The number 1, this, when it comes to online, this is almost risk-free as far as I'm concerned. I found this opportunity in December. And what is this? This is Forex without knowing anything about Forex. You don't have to know 4 chocolates of rest to do this. Once you can press a phone, once you can read and write, you can do this. Once you have email and phone number, even though you don't have phone, once you have email, you can do this. What do you do here? We are partnering with a broker. The Just Market does not know Trinity Pro. They are not in iron. The Just Market is a broker on its own. Trinity Pro, just like Just Market, the way the broker runs their this, that's why it shows Just Market. So 2 of them are not in. The Just Market does not know Trinity Pro. Trinity Pro is just a professional trader that chooses to use Just Market as his broker. So I recommend, if you want to copy my trade, come to Just Market. So it's you that will go to Just Market by yourself. It's you that will create an account by yourself. It's you that will put your money by yourself. And it's only you that can take that money out. What happened here is that the experienced trader, which is Trinity Pro, as many people that go to Just Market and say there are many traders you can copy in Just Market. But the one we work with is called Trinity Pro. You just go there and you begin to copy. So as many people that sign up with Trinity Pro with their money, have their password and everything, just connect your account to Just Market. Whatever Just Market is trading will be happening in your account. Once you make profit, you will make profit. I've been in the Forex space for 12 years. I've never made consistent profit. I'll make profit this month till I abandon it. But since December, that I've been copying Trinity Pro, there's never been any losing month. We've never had a losing month. We have had minimum 30% in a month to maximum 90% in a month. So you can move from 30 to 90, depend on the market. This one is so real. Only you, and the beauty about this is that you can collect your money anytime you want to collect your money. I will do an example for you. After this, I'll just do an example. You can collect your money anytime you want. If you want to collect all, you can collect. A lot of people here are life witness. You can collect your money. A pastor here put $3,000. At the end of 1 month, the $3,000 became $4,000. That he made $1,000 at the end of 1 month. And he withdrew everything. He withdrew everything because it was just a short investment. It's coming back again to do more. He had an emergency and he just removed everything. So that's the beauty of this. This one, you see how the money is made every day. As trade will start tomorrow. Once it's on trade, you will see it. Once it's losing, you will see it. Once it starts gaining, you will see it. Once the trade ends, you will see it. So nobody is telling you, we'll pay you this at the end of the month. You see it for yourself. So this is 100% transparent. And I say this is almost risk-free. So this is where I put the bulk of my money. If I have $50,000, I'll put it here. If I have $100,000, I'll put it here. Then the second one is AAS. That is on break right now. They are on 1 month break. AAS give us 3.5% every month. They deal on arbitrage. They buy from one broker and sell in another broker with the help of AI. They are on break now. So you see the reason why I say We're not doing only one. Just imagine we are doing only AAS. By now, all of us, our earnings, our pockets will be on break. And we have bills to pay. School is resuming 25th of April. And AAS is coming May. A lot of people will be on crisis if you are doing only one. And I believe now some people are on crisis if they are doing. So that's why I say spread your risk. So this AAS, we are waiting for them to come back next month. So this is the second project why did we do AAS? Now AAS is on break. We are not afraid because we know the founder, Jesse Michael. If we didn't know the founder now, if he didn't show us his face, if he didn't explain to us, by now all of us will be panicking. Our money is gone. No, because we know the founder. And if you are coming early, my money is not AAS again. I've already removed my capital from AAS. What I'm running AAS is half money. It's half money I'm running AAS, half money. That's why I say, come in, get your capital out, and leave the money to run there. That's the plan. The third one is AGT. Arbitrage Global Trader. Exactly as AAS. It's just that their technology is 1,000 times better. That's just the truth. AAS is owned by Nigeria, Jesse Michael. This is owned by India, Pramar. And you give it to the Indians. When it comes to IT, they are the best. Since the day AGT opened on the 7th of February 17, 2023, the site has not gone down once. Their security and is top notch. I just pray the company that AAS has hired this time to secure their system will give us something better than what AGT has, so that we'll not have the issue of hackers coming every day. So AGT is just phenomenal. I can tell you that. But the truth of it, like I said, your risk in AGT is either 1 month or maximum 2 months. I'm going to explain. So in AGT, we have 3 robots. We have 7.0 that give 5% every day. But there's a caveat. You must leave your capital for 60 days. And you have a minimum of $50 to start this. So if you want to earn 5% every day, your capital must be locked up for 60 days. And you need minimum of $50 to start this. The second one is Atra V4.0. This pays 3.2% daily. You need your capital to be locked for 15 days. And you can start this with a minimum of $20. And the last one is 2.1. Your capital is not locked. You pay 2.3% every day. You can withdraw your capital and cash every day. You don't have anything. But I only recommend 4.0 and 7.0. That's what I recommend personally. When I started AGT, because I have less minimum amount, I told you I started from the scratch because of a lot of financial challenge. I find myself starting from those people that are close to me understand my journey from late last year to early this year. A lot of challenge, personal family challenge. That I have to liquidate all my capital to solve them. Thank God I've gone through that. So when I started Ultra, I didn't have huge capital, so I only do 7.0. Until today, all my investment is in 7.0. All my investment is in 7.0. That's why I invest in 7.0. But I recommend 4.0, 7.0, and 4.0. I'm going to explain it as we go. So the last one I do is a physical business. It's a physical business called Dana's Global. They say health is wealth. I know all of us are looking for money. I did not only join Dana's Global because I want to make money. I joined it because of health. A lot of the reasons I spent a lot of money during the last year was because of health challenge close members of my family have. 3 members of my family, and we lost one. Had serious health challenge, and one was lost along the line. So your family member will not have health challenge and you are keeping your money. So We have to bring out the money to see that we can restore life. So that gives me the idea that your health, you must manage it very well. Somebody that is healthy today, tomorrow will be diagnosed of one ailment or the other. So before this sickness comes, attack it. That's what Dana's resetter does. They have a step-step product because we age and fall sick because our cells are dying. So they have a wonderful plant-based stem cell product. One of the best and affordable in the market right now in the world. And I can tell you, every person I've given that thing to, they've all given me testimonial. Every one person I've given it to, they've all given. Once I look at your age, I'll say, go and test this and tell me. Because I know everybody above 65 years always have undermining illness they are managing. One of my boss, I sent him one pack. And yesterday we were talking, and he told me, say, Kelvin, so I started taking this processor. I've been sleeping well now. And I told him, I said, yes, you can well take sleeping drug and sleep, but every drug you take has a side effect. But taking Rosetta, no side effect. And you know, once you sleep well, there's a way it helps your health. You wake up feeling better. So that's the product. Everybody needs it. So that it goes to your liver, it goes to your kidney, it goes to your heart, it goes to your eye, and start regenerating. So that tomorrow you will not wake up and say you have this, you have that. No, because this receptor you are taking. So I take my own every night, last thing before I sleep. That's what I take because I don't want to grow old, get to 60, 65, and have undermining illness. No, I want to get to that age with zero undermining illness. That's where I want to get to. So, but I came in because of health, but there's still a lot of money to be made here. Crazy money to be made here. In Dana, there are like 8 ways you can make money. But I'm going to talk about one because I don't want this presentation to be too long. Talking about one today, which is called the matching bonus. You have the referral, you have the matching bonus. That's anytime somebody falls on your left, and that person on your right is matching for you. So let's use the example of the premium pack, which is 88,400. Let's use it as an example. If I come in with 88,400 and 2 people come into and I bring 2 people, one on my left, one on my right with 88,400, I earn 15,100. If I do that in January, in February, these 2 do their own. In March, these 4 do their own. In April, this just like that. In December, I would have made 61 million. I would have made 61 million. I would have made 61 million. And I said, I want to do this in 90 days. Let me see how much I will make here in 90 days. The goal is to make 61 million in 90 days. I say, what if I'm 50% successful? I'll make 30 million. If I'm 25% successful, I'll make 15 million. If I'm 12.5% successful, I'll make 7 million. If I'm 6.25% successful, I'll make 3. If I'm 3% successful, I'll still make 1 million. And there's no way I will not be 3% successful because if you give yourself to any goal, you will definitely achieve it. So the goal is to make at least 1.9 million naira in the end of 90 days from distance, and it's risk-free. I call it the insurance policy. It's an insurance policy. So let's look at a plan that I set up this January. I was telling my team, let's set up a plan for January that we're going to do. Because I tell you about 90 days challenge. Every 90 days, because of the way the online business is so dynamic, we want to approach it in a 90 days cycle. So that after every 90 days, we analyze and know what to do. So we started the 90 days. Officially, we started March 15 because we want to give a lot of people. We started talking about it from January, but officially we started March 15. So a lot of people have started in February, just like that. But officially we started March 15. That's when we started officially. March 15th, that's when we started. Somebody say you can't hear the audio. If you are hearing me loud and clear, give me a 222 so that I know it's not a general issue, so that we can continue. If you are hearing me loud and clear, give me a 222. All right. So please, you can log out and log in again. I believe it's from your end. Others are hearing loud and clear. Thank you. Thank you. We're okay. We're good. We're good. Thank you. Thank you. So I draw out this plan that will cost 900,000 naira. That will cost 900,000 naira. Investing in 4 platforms. Like I said, don't put all your eggs in one basket. I draw this plan with a lot of people in mind. Some people will have below 900,000, some people will have above. So this plan is not sacrosanct. You can adjust it as it fits you. I say the first one, Trinity Pro, let's put $300 there. AAS, let's put $300 there. AGT, let's put $300 there. Finance, let's put $300 there. What happens? At the end of 30 days, withdraw $300 from your AAS and put the remaining money in, and leave the remaining money to run for 60 days. So 30 days plus 60 days become 90 days. AAS, the same thing. After 1 month, remove $243 and leave the remaining $300 to run for another 60 days. AGT, the same thing. Start from 4.0. That's what I recommended. Start from 4.0 so that at the end of, at 3.2, at the end of 1 month, you have $771. I say withdraw only 271 and leave 500 for 7.0, which is 5% a day for 6 months, for 60 days, which is 2 months. That gives us 90 days. And only AGT will give you 6.9 million naira. You leave $500 for 50 days. And if you look at this plan, after 30 days, 80% of our capital is already in our hand because I want us to run risk-free. So with 80% of our capital in our hand, we are still going to make this. Then the last one is Dinas. We believe after 90 days in Dinas, we should be able to make $1,200, which is 888,000 with an investment of $300. If we just open our mouth, because it's the same people you are telling about Trinity Pro, same people you are telling about AES. If you see, that's why we have a combo. My advice is join the 4. Don't say because AGT has the highest return on investment, I'll do only AGT. Don't say because AAS is Nigeria, I'll do only AAS. Don't say Trinity Pro because we have not had any loss. I see how the money is made, I'll do only Trinity Pro. No. Spread your risk in this 4. Follow this game plan. This is what I recommend. You can decide to do whatever you want, but I appeal to you do this. So with an investment of 900,000 in 90 days, you are going home with 9.1 million naira. We are going home. If everything, let's say the way we have challenge with AES, let's say remove AES and everything, I will go home with 6 million. Let's even worst case scenario, we go home with 6 million. So you can do 300, you can do 100, you can do 200, you can do 400, you can do 500, you can do 1,000, you can do 5,000. It all depends on your capital. So the question is, are you ready for the challenge? That's the question. Are you ready for the challenge? That's the question. Are you ready for the challenge? That's the question. I will start with a testimonial of AGT. I told the person to send it to me. Let me check my phone. If the person has sent me what I requested so that I can share it, what I requested the person to send me. Let me see. The person has sent it to me so I can share it with us. I wanted to put it on the screen so we can see. Okay, the person. Oh, okay. All right, let's go. Let's look at just a minute. I want to log into somebody, one of my leaders' accounts. Just sent me on AGT. Let me log in and let's see what the person has achieved on this 90 days plan so that sometimes we'll see what we are doing. Just a minute. Let me log in. I want to show some little demonstrations so that people know that we're not just talking here. Or I want to log into one of our members' accounts. Let me get the details. Let me share my screen so that you see what I'm doing. I believe you can see my screen now. So I want to log in so that you see everything from there. I want to log in so that you see the whole details. Let me get out the login details. Let me just send it to my phone. Let me get out the login details. All right. All right. I believe everyone can see this account. I believe everybody can see it. Let's go to my trade. I believe we can all see this. If you can see my screen, give me a 222. I'm enlarging it the more so that we can see it. If you can see, trade amount, the person has currently 6,000. All right, thank you. The person has currently 6,002. This thing. Profit earned 5,739. This account was started with $500. This account was started with $500. And if you look your screen, this account will be maturing on the withdrawal date on the 24th of this month. This account will be collecting 9,300 and something with this. I just decided to show you this practically today. When I told this person about AGT, immediately the person invested $2,500. He put $2,000 on the 14 days boot. And he earned, after 15 days, he earned 3,200. He removed 1,200 and put 2,000 again. After the second 15 days again, he earned another 3,200. And this time, like I told you about our plan, he took out his 2,000 and he wants to. So in the total investment of 2,500, the person has withdrawn 4,400. So this 500 that is even running here, this 500 is running here, the person is not good because the person is even from the 2,500 he invested, he has already collected 4,400. So it's already in $1,900 profit. And on the 24th of this month, which is just 8 days from now, this person will be collecting 9,000 something. You see why it's good to take action. As soon as you hear about an opportunity, take action. That is AAS. So I will do AGT too, Trinity Pro. Then we'll call it a day. Just market. I believe you are seeing my screen. I log into one of our members' accounts again so that you see. I'm doing this so that we all see what is happening. I'm doing this so that we'll see. So this is a member's account. I will go to copy trade, because that's what we'll do. I'll go to investors area because you are just an investor. I will put details. So this person started this account with $200. $200. That's what the person used to start this account. But today the person has made a profit of $591. You can see the profit made. $591 profit. This account has generated an average of 2.91% daily. Daily average 2.19%. An average monthly of 98%. That's what these accounts are generated for this person. You can see the person has been doing withdrawal, become balance operation. You will see the person has been withdrawing from this account. Let me see. Yeah, see, January, 5th of January, that's when the person invested $200. You can see it here, $200. You can see it here. All these red are charges. I wanted to bring out, yeah, so I don't want to take much of our time. So you can see what this account has been earning since January. From $200 account, a $200 account, the person has made a profit of 591 naira. After withdrawing, the person still have an equity of how much? How much is here now? Let me see. The person still have an equity of $340. That's what the person still have here. So this is AS is down now. If not, would have looked at AS today, and the NAS is physical product. So I want to beg everyone on this call. I'm going to be stopping here for today. If somebody invited you to this, or you got into this call for the first time by yourself, please get to the person who invited you to this Zoom and get started. Get to the person who invited you to this Zoom and get started. Get to the person who invited you to this Zoom and get started. So I'll call it a day here. I want to leave us for question and answer. So if you have any question, this is the best time to ask your question. I will do justice to it.